What's going on out there? How's everybody Sunday doing?
Sunday, nigga, it's the wrong day.
When this drop is gonna be Sunday, so when you get out of church, turn up.
And it's time to take a break. Play me some
Fresh out of church with the D. Pull up, D.
Oh, before church, Dick.
Yeah. Drink the Holy Spirit, baby.
D can sleep around. Let him lay hands on you. Lord forgive me, I'm sorry.
Where you put them hands at, though?
Some of this music is just that feel-good music. You just feel it in your body, feel it in your soul.
Got my whiskey, baby.
Even if you don't drink whiskey, you got your vodka and your Smirnoff.
You said you got Smirnoff Ice.
I'm not gonna sit around all night long. I'm gonna dance until the morning comes.
Hey! Welcome back to the ITL Podcast. I go by the name Johnny Will.
This is Nationwide, Nate.
Cartier King cashing in.
And as always, thank y'all for tuning in to the Amateur Professionals. Fellas, how's it been? I feel like even though we've been dropping episodes each week, we haven't been together. Fuck that, I'm lying. We was just in Columbus.
Yeah, we was.
It just wasn't recorded, so it just feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's different, sitting at the table versus out in the streets talking amongst each other about shit. So
Flying.
yeah.
Nationwide know what I mean when I say flying.
Yeah.
Yo, was your first flight? How it feel?
Yeah, it's cool, man, Like, I don't know if I can talk about this on air now that I think about it.
Just how was your flight, bro? I mean, you got on the plane.
It was cool, man. It was cool. I was, we was flying. No turbulence. It was cool.
Columbus was definitely a good time. Like, I go out now to really people watch and just observe motherfuckers, and people are funny. First off, being in the short north, Jerron forgot where the hell he was at with the outfit he put on.
Man, bro. He pulled up in the Balenciagas, brighter than a motherfucker, tight ass jeans, bright tight shirt, Hood Nation.
And not that there's anything wrong with it. He just wasn't a part of the community, and he appeared to be a part of the community. So he had a bunch of people approaching him, and I said, "Look, you might as well go take a picture next to the flag, bro."
Hey,
because the outfit just was representation of it. But I didn't even think nothing of it until he brought it to my attention.
I just thought about what y'all talking about. Y'all crazy.
I mean, he was the Rainbow Warrior.
What? Catch up, Nationwide. You still flying?
Nah, bro, I'm chilling.
Flight school.
Oh shit.
That boy done went to flight school. Now he can't get right.
Yo, I'm gonna play this because I was listening to this on the way over here, and I was thinking about like,
nigga, you was gonna kill later.
No, like this is '96, Bonnie and Clyde. And
so you was 8.
I was riding like in the 4th grade. Me and my girlfriends trying to skip the lunch line.
Hey, you was
stealing all the juices,
stealing all the juices, stealing all the pizza,
like if
gripping booties.
Shit.
Gripping
Just
books.
think about the shit we used to listen to back in the day. Wow, like the lyrics we used to recite, and we was looking at our parents, looking at their faces, wondering why the fuck they tripping.
Yeah, but I mean we kind of talked about this before, where I was listening to.
But you 9
Hit
years
'em
old
up.
talking about that's why I fuck.
And I had a fake gun in my hand and ride with Crispin, like hit him up. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking.
And to see my nephews now with they Nerf guns and they put the guns to their head, like to their brother's head. It's be like, bro, what
is you
fuck
doing?
Have y'all been watching? Like, and they hold it so gangsterish.
Like, I wish y'all could just see me put the gun up to Nate's head just now.
Nate just hit the butt of the gun, though. Like, what the hell is going on, bro?
Thug life.
So if y'all are in the city of Dayton, hopefully y'all are checking out the Wing Fest today. Cartier's favorite is what? Nick's?
Yeah, buddy.
What the fuck
Nick's.
is the sauce called?
Fuck them, man. They
Sweet
don't get
hot
free
damn.
promo.
This guy.
He mad aggressive.
But
today.
sweet
definitely
hot
been
damn
listening
is
to
the
Bonnie
sauce
Clyde.
though, and they got fire fried green tomatoes, bro. They always hit.
At the Wing Fest?
Yeah, everybody has sides.
I didn't even see that on the shit.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna have like some good ass corn on the cob out there. Basil's normally bring that. And then Archer's always got wings and fries. You know motherfuckers love fries. So you can't lose with them.
Because you know what the hack is with the fries, right?
What?
Like that's another 4 hours of drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they say.
Absorb everything,
And then you keep going.
and then you eat some more fries.
It just never stops.
Got my whiskey.
And you got this motherfucker. I told you, bro, in flight school, bro. He just started the show. He was like, "I'm here."
Right. So, anyways, we always start the show with Black Excellence. This week's Black Excellence, as we, this is kind of a weird transition to get into that, but it goes out to 15-year-old tennis prodigy Corey Coco Gauff. I think that's how you say her last
Yeah, Goff,
name.
yeah, just like Jared Goff.
So she defeated Venus Williams, and she's only 15 years old, and this was her first time appearing in Wimbledon. So Black Excellence goes to her. Corey Coco Gauff, shout out to her. This is not to be confused with Coco from the Three Sided Story podcast. So, because y'all know how that shit go.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways, what I want to talk about when I was thinking about like coming back from Columbus and people watching, and we talking about club etiquette. So I saw a lot of people in the club,
Man, club be
mainly
hilarious,
niggas in the club. They get one dance with a chick, and now he following her around all night.
All night,
They
bro.
buy one drink, and goddamn it, you his for the
He
whole
own
night.
you. You owe him something.
Like, when did that ever come about, or has that always been the way of like certain dudes?
As far as like all what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Well, the whole like dance thing. I mean, I feel like you get that vibe from a chick when she throwing that thing on you, and you just know, like, you know, I see you later type shit. But that's almost like a either communicated. It's like a look, like yeah, I just put it on you. She kind of looked at you like you couldn't handle it. So,
But how do you know she's just not trying to get another drink?
I mean, you don't know. That's the risk you take. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth that $7?
So at that point, you like, is your glass full before we take this dance?
Nah. It's just an investment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you buy a bottle. You know what I'm saying? That's $150, something like that. Then, you know, you got a little section. And then that's a bigger investment. You can have a bigger reward because normally the chicks that you attract with the bottle are tighter than the bitches you attract with just the beer.
I'm laughing that you just quantified the ass to $7 though.
Nah, it's not $7.
Well, not that it's just $7, but like the whether you're going to actually buy the drink, you're trying to decide whether it's worth $7.
But the thing about it
So,
is that's
ladies,
how you.
if you don't get a drink, the fellas just have decided that you ain't worth the $7.
And that is exactly what they decided. But you got to look at it that way. You know what I'm saying?
And if they want top shelf, are they worth the 9?
See, a lot of dudes, exactly, or 10. Patron if you had therapy. Expensive ass drinks. But you just got to think about it like that, though.
He just got pissed real quick.
Because when when you was too much pot, bro.
boom on therapy.
Hate that motherfucking bartender. He know who he is.
Right.
But I mean, you get the idea. Like, I ain't about to be in here buying these bitches drinks. That's the conversation amongst dudes. But it's like, bruh, how much was that drink? $8. And she'd be like, okay, it's a chance that you can get them skins, or you could actually like this girl. Therefore, the $8 was nothing, bro. You blow $8, you pay more than $8 to even get in here.
Facts.
So it's like, what's one drink?
So, all right. Is it more boss status to like buy the whole crew around?
I think so, but honestly,
How often like are you buying the whole crew around? Like when we were in the therapy days.
it depends on how big the crew is, and then it depends on how much you like the girl, if it's worth it, the girl you trying to get. But for real, to all the single fellas out there, the main thing ain't necessarily just buying drinks for the crew. The thing is, like, you got to include them in the whole situation
Yeah,
to where
yeah.
what it is if the crew like you, they can be like, girl, did you get that nigga number or no? And then she can be like, nah. She can be like, did he ask? He be like, nah, he probably be back. And then next time she see you, she gonna give you the look like, come talk to me. And then the number is sold.
Because all chicks got the look that they give their friend when they dancing, and they look at their friend and know whether to do.
Oh, they be like, is he cute?
right.
And she be like, and you be like,
And they start like either they gonna pull away or they gonna start dropping it.
bruh, the girlfriend that pulls the girl you dancing with away, she about be getting her head knocked off. That's a dangerous spot in the club. That might be the most dangerous.
She be in the gym doing upright rolls,
Bruh,
preparing
listen.
for the night to pull her girl. I'm the designated puller tonight.
Right.
I'm pulling all my friends that needs to be pulled.
A get back man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
College football coaches got get back men. We got pull back bitches.
Or that friend, that one friend that ain't nobody but nobody going home with nobody
Man,
tonight.
somebody got
Hey,
to entertain
hey, listen
that
though.
friend,
Hey,
man.
that's
Somebody-
but you know
Somebody
what?
got to entertain a night fighter for sure.
That's the friend you talk to first. You be like, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? And she be like, I'm good. Da da da. You got to make her feel real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's your best friend now.
You got to make Gretchen feel real welcome.
Exactly, bro. Gretchen is your homie. You if you leave Gretchen out, it's curtains. You'll never ever succeed with that girl, ever.
So are you buying Gretchen a drink?
Yeah, hell yeah. Gretchen getting drunk. You like, Gretchen, you want another one? Gretchen drink
But I'm
40s.
But I'm laughing because I know it's facts because of obviously of history of the moment that the ugly friend was happy at the party.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody had a great fucking time.
For me, man, it was all dependent on how drunk I was. Like, cause if I'm drunk, I'm buying everyone at the fucking bar drinks, and I wake up the next day regretting the shit. But we had a good time. We had fun.
You get that text from Chase
You
talking
know
about
what
low
I'm
bow.
Right.
You get that low bow real quick.
You've
But-
exceeded your limit.
So yeah, I mean, but if I'm sober, then I'm only buying a person that I'm interested in a drink.
I know that's facts for you. Like you definitely calculating. And are they ever worth the 7?
Some are for sure. We had some good night, or I had some good nights. You know what I mean?
All right, exactly. Talk about them, brother. You
I'll
know
tell you
I love how he just tried to save it. Like we had. I mean, I.
That's a long time ago.
Right. I never lived at 291, so
Man, he just disowned us completely,
I was at 411.
bruh. I don't want to hear that shit, bruh. You were a part of the crew,
Facts.
filth god.
But here's what's like fucked up about niggas though, because if a nigga will always take one for the team. So if he's like,
No,
I've never seen somebody that wouldn't.
no, I have.
Who?
I ain't gonna say no names, but I have.
Oh, okay. I think I know where you're going. I think I know where you're going with that. Don't put that out there. But so it's something like majority would take one for the team.
Yeah, for sure. That,
You
but
talking about
that-
take one as far as what? Like,
but that's how it's supposed to be.
Like
like take the ugly friend.
I'm an entertainer.
yeah, but that's how it's supposed
I
to be.
know for a fact.
Like-
I know a few people that
Yeah,
won't
like
take
you
it for
can't
the
fuck
team.
it up for the crew. Like if we
And that's the etiquette.
right. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if we in the club on a trip or whatever, and it's our crew and we see a group of ladies in the club, like you really can't choose. Like you have to go with the flow. Whoever pick you, that's who you got to go with. You can't choose unless you like to like okay, it's our crew, their crew. If you the dude that went and approached their group, obviously you probably gonna talk to the girl that you want.
that you like.
Yeah, right. So that's probably the only way you can choose. However, if she decides like I'm not feeling her, I'm feeling someone else in the crew, then you have to go with the flow. Like you can't fuck it up for an entire crew.
So like, but there's had to be times to where like somebody in the crew did not abide by those rules.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course,
Absolutely.
of course,
It's like, why are you dancing with the one I picked?
man, bro.
Absolutely. And
It's-
we let them know to this day about it.
to this day, to this day.
Shit.
But yeah, man.
Niggas, our first date. Can't wait to see you naked. Touch you
They ready to bomb on them to this
Hey,
day.
for real, bro. It was just like you ruined everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, but you know, blessings in disguise.
But it's facts.
Yeah.
So, see, somebody caught a bullet.
War stories.
Y'all want to move on
Yeah,
before
yeah,
y'all get in trouble.
Oh, I'm single.
I was living in 411 though.
For
But I mean, but that's the thing. That's what makes it fun too, though. Like to go out, to have a whole crew go out, and then you step up in the spot, and at some point, like y'all transform what therapy was from flashy colors to suits.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. How like I would love to talk to, you know what I'm saying, some people who were influencers just in life, you know what I'm saying, people that were around and people that that witnessed it, and even like, you know, the person who's throwing it on, Cass, because I do feel like, you know, we can sit here and say this, but there's people that's going to disagree, but I think majority of people will be like, yo, y'all crew came through like suited and booted. Like we either had on a suit coat, suit jacket, cardigan, or a tie, dress shirt, something like
and
that.
that had to be like the conversation starter too. Like who these motherfuckers in suits?
Bruh, we used to come through clean,
Used to get
bruh.
so much love in therapy, dog.
Bro, you walk in, you shake your hands for the first 5 minutes to Wayne or something. You
Nah,
feel
it
me?
was longer than that.
But I'm just saying, like,
Y'all
I'm
thought
talking
y'all
about,
was belly.
bruh,
No,
listen,
like
bruh.
no, we used to walk in therapy and like
You first
It was-
dapping
you had to
up
do a
cats
walk.
in the line,
yeah.
and then you go to the
It wa-
DJ booth.
It was a walkthrough before you can even do anything else. It's just dapping people up,
Yeah,
giving females hugs or whatever.
but I think that right there too is just why like going out in that time was so much more fun because you knew everybody in there. I'm talking about you. I probably knew, I don't know, 85% of the people that was in therapy.
Oh yeah.
Like
We
seen them,
did-
knew
we
them.
did
You know what I'm saying?
a
Went
lot
to
of
school
people.
with them or something like that. So in that type of environment, you feel like you can do some crazy shit. Like not crazy, but just like you ain't gotta worry. Cause like if something did happen, you knew who was there doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you was with your boys.
I never felt like therapy was a dangerous place though.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
but it's because you knew everybody.
Yeah. I only remember maybe 1 or 2 fights in that motherfucker.
I was with you.
But and even then, it wasn't like
They felt
crazy fights or anything like that. As soon as like
Imagine-
a scuffle started, it got broke up. So.
Imagine quiet ass Nationwide feeling like the man though.
And watch me. And watch me. And watch
Hey
me.
man, I got an alter ego. What people fail to realize.
What's your alter ego name?
I ain't named one, but I
Hey,
got one.
White pants.
LeBron.
Nah, white pants.
The white pants. The
white
white pants
pants.
do damage. The white pants or the LeBron? What's done more damage?
White pants.
The white pants for sure.
White pants, bro. I mean, the LeBron was a freaky dude, but the white pants, hey, he's some shiznit. You hear me?
And they never get dirty.
Never.
They stay clean.
Nah,
they stay
that
pressed.
ain't true.
No, I got
Nah.
dirty recently.
Yeah.
I
Them-
fucked up.
Yeah, but guess what?
But it wasn't my fault though.
Who who threw it on you?
No, I like we was talking and they bumped my hand and
Oh, nah, that
it on
is
me.
your fault then. You got to keep your drink out of.
close. I gotta keep it close.
No,
to me.
you got to keep it. You got to feel that coming. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel that bump coming from your left and switch it to the right. Like, ooh.
See, when he said they got dirty recently, my mind went somewhere else.
What do you do? He shat himself?
No. I thought he got filthy, but not from his
Oh,
own doing.
yeah.
You said white pants, and he said they got dirty recently. I didn't know where we was going with that shit.
Hey, bro. Ain't nothing worse though than wearing white pants and you dancing with a girl with blue jeans on, bro. I done ruined so many pair of white pants like that.
It's like the jeans fucking up your white forces.
Man, listen, bro. It's the worst, dog. It ain't coming out at all. You try to throw them away at that point. It's just the elbow you took. Straight to the head, like Harden.
Remember when cuffing your jeans was in? You tried
There's
to cuff
levels to cuff,
You tried
though.
to cuff the fuck out of them so
You
your
talking about-
shoes would be straight.
Oh, you talking about, so you cuff them and then you tuck them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the
yeah.
rubber bands?
The rubber bands,
I never
bro.
did a rubber bands. I hated that shit.
I hated the rubber bands too.
Hey, but what's funny
But
was,
you gotta tuck it under.
but do you know that nothing was worse than when you rubber band your shit and then your rubber band came out and you had a little
Yes.
dick hanging out the inside of your jeans.
Right.
And it's like, yo, put your dick up.
A little navel.
Right. Your shit's out, bro. It's like, oh, fuck. Okay, then you got to tuck it. But
We
no,
were trying so hard to make our baggy jeans skinny jeans.
see, it wasn't
like
really
tapered.
that, though. Nah. Yeah, tapered. But what it was, bro, was think about how the fashion industry, immediately after that, joggers came out.
Like immediately after the rubber bands?
Yeah.
Not
Nah,
immediately.
not
but,
immediately,
yeah,
but-
yeah.
But that's
That,
but,
but
yeah,
that came about because of the
that.
rubber bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That- we joggered our jeans. Cause skinny jeans wasn't out back then,
Picture
bro.
you jogger in the Jabodes though.
Bruh.
And the Pellies though.
I love them straps,
Hey,
bro.
for real.
Strap up.
You throw them on with everything because them motherfuckers was official.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If anybody listening here got a pair of Jabot jeans, I need them from you, so I could get them tailored to get tapered.
I thought I found some for you that one time, and it was somebody made them themselves.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is I'm gonna send them to somebody I know, and they gonna cut them up for me.
All right, let's get into something real quick. First topic of the day: Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid. They not to be confused with Halle Berry. They are casting Halle Bailey.
Bailey.
She look good too.
Wait, is she of age?
Yeah, she's
Okay,
of
okay,
age.
all right. I was about to say,
Trust me.
hey, I got nervous real quick.
look
Edit
good,
point,
too.
shit.
Hold on, but
Was that white pants that came out?
and she look good too.
Me and Big Kill Boss too. Sitting at the round table.
Oh shit! White pants came out real
And
quick.
she look good.
Is that
too.
what? Is that how low you get with it when you buy the $7 drink?
Hey, he be like,
I don't know.
Do you
Won't
get
pay.
deep?
Patron
If
or
you get
whiskey.
you get deeper for the 9.
Y'all crazy.
Patron.
Chopped and
Alright.
chopped and screwed nationwide. Baby, what you want there? You will.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, Holly Bailey. Is that all right? Nationwide, we good?
Yeah, we good.
So apparently, people are upset that the Little Mermaid is going to be played by a
a
woman
point-
of color.
Is you mad?
White
or you
people.
Big mad?
Huh?
White people.
But is that true though? Because you know how bots be, and you know how the internet can start a riot, and it be a bunch of fake pages that are upset about it. So that's why I don't want to put a color on it. I'm gonna just say people was upset about it. About a woman of color playing the Little Mermaid. Nationwide, what's your thoughts?
I don't see the problem with it. We live in a more diverse world.
What if they make Steve Martin play Martin in the TV show Martin Lawrence?
I mean, you can't call it Martin Lawrence because that. I mean, I think it's a difference between.
You could just call it Martin.
Yeah, you could call it Martin, which because it's fucking Martin Lawrence, and hell, that's what the fuck Friends is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's Living Single for
So-
sure. Yeah.
It gets. I mean, shit like that happens all the time. But we're talking about
No. That was a terrible analogy. You can't say Friends and Living Single because they're two different names. Like,
But no, that's
But
what
Friends was based off,
understand
or
that, but-
spin off, or they took their idea.
no, I
of
know.
Living
What
Single.
I'm saying is that like it's still the Little Mermaid. So it's like you replace the character with the exact same character, but now she's black and not white.
Yeah, but we're talking about an animated movie. It's not like we're remaking a previous TV show. Fuck all that. I'm not a religious person, but Jesus, God damn it, he white.
I seen a meme that said, "Y'all mad about Little Mermaid? Wait till y'all find out about Jesus."
facts.
Like he's white with blue eyes. You know what I mean?
Coming out
And-
of Jerusalem, though.
You know what I'm saying? You read the Bible, and they give him a whole different description. So I don't see why they so upset about a cartoon that they're turning into like a real life, or what is it called?
Live action.
Live action
See,
movie.
my take on this is because it is a recreation of a animation to live action, it kind of gives you the ability to cast whoever you want, and the fact that this is dependent on being able to sing also. Obviously, there's a bunch of white people that can sing, you know, or whatever like that. But I will say that you didn't hear the fuss when they casted Jasmine, Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. She's not from the Middle East. She is a white girl who played Kimberly in Power Rangers. So it's like, if you could be the whitest girl of white, because Kimberly from Power Rangers
Yeah,
is the
it's white.
definition of
Yeah.
like the white girl. So if you can be that same girl and they can, you know, mold you into a little bit of the
Wait. The Power Rangers that we used to watch?
No.
I was about to say they got this old ass.
the
lady
one that
playing?
came out a few
Okay.
years
The
ago.
movie.
Okay,
movie
all
was
right.
coming out.
Yeah, so that one. So like, you know,
I
if
thought it was
if
Mighty
she
Morphin.
could- if she could be that or both roles, you know what I'm saying, then it works. And it's like in that moment, I wasn't thinking like, damn, that's a white girl.
Or what about all like the Egypt, like movies based out of Egypt?
Well,
or that was
I got breaking news as it relates to Little Mermaid for everybody. So turn this up, everybody. Breaking news about the Little Mermaid. She's not fucking real. She does not exist. She don't got no fucking color at all. Like she doesn't
yeah.
exist.
It is funny how people are, like real like all the way up in their feelings about it. But they even go back to like when they was talking about casting Idris Elba as James Bond. Like that became a fuss when they
Wait. James Bond ain't real? I thought it was some.
Hold on before you go too deep. Why I think Holly will be good for this role is one, she does have long hair naturally. She got long ass dreads. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't hair shame her.
and hair,
Oh,
my hair
that shit
shaped
look
like
great.
that.
I'm just.
But I'm saying, she
Wait.
got
Go ahead, Nationwide again. White pants. What's up?
Right.
Them dreads look great.
But
Goddamn it.
yeah, so she got the dreads and they long, like they're not gonna have to really add no extensions or nothing. And then if she dying red, bro, it's already just perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're doing a great job of taking older animated films and modernizing them. Because, like, think about Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a fuss about that.
Yeah, him
Don't-
being a genie.
And,
Like,
and he
Genie
actually
blue
did
as fuck.
He did an awesome job,
All the
though.
blue people was mad as fuck.
But he did an awesome job. You know what I'm
Motherfuckers from
saying? So,
Avatar is like, the fuck.
I gotta go see it, bro.
see, I
I
wasn't
still
gonna
haven't
ruin it
seen
for
it
you,
yet.
and I'm not gonna
I still
ruin it
haven't
for
seen
you.
it.
But just know he did a good job,
Is-
and they turned the character and flipped it so that Will Smith could be successful, and it was great. It was portrayed great.
Is Jafar in this?
Jafar, yeah, he is.
It's with an F.
Yeah, Jafar.
It's not Javar.
It's Jaffer.
Fucking what? Wow.
Jafar.
I thought it was Javar the whole damn time.
Nah, the casting of
Falcons.
Jafar, it wasn't. To me, it wasn't menacing enough. So you can be the judge of that, and we'll discuss that when you watch it.
All right, I may check it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do a little matinee or something.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to see Spider-Man.
So Nation,
Did you watch Alita?
Nah, I
You
was
just asked
about
me
to,
about
but
that
shit.
I was about to watch it.
Alita
but I
Battle
didn't.
Angel. This motherfucker text me like, "You seen Alita?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Nah, because I was
Is
about
it
to.
good?
I was about to
I was
get
like,
it.
"It's solid."
I was about to
I
get
was
it.
like, Cottonmouth roll on there. He did real good. Nate like he ain't even right back.
you thought he was talking about a movie. He
He
was talking.
was.
He was
That
talking
is-
about the chick at the beauty counter at Walgreens.
You seen Alita? She my battle angel.
That's, I bought all my Curve cologne from her.
Hey,
Curve
that's
used to be the shit.
Hey, you can still buy
don't
Curve
do
from
Curve.
like TJ Maxx and shit.
Yeah, but you can't wear that shit, man.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
you ain't trying to smell.
I bet
15.
you. I bet you hit yourself with some Curve.
No, time
Some
out.
chicks would be like, "Ooh, what you got on?"
You just can't wear the gold bottle of Kirk because that shit, everyone had that. That shit
Bruh,
strong as fuck and it's played
nostalgia.
out.
No, you can wear Curve. You can't wear Jupe.
Man, you can't wear the gold bottle of Kirk. You can wear like the other, like it's a black bottle.
You can't wear jupe till you at least 55.
You talking about Curve Crush?
Yeah, Kirk Crush. You can get that off because that
Can
shit
you,
smell
can
like
you
other
still wear
shit.
Kenneth Cole Reaction?
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah,
put that
yeah,
on
yeah,
shit
yeah,
today.
yeah,
but
yeah.
but I don't never wear that to like club or anything. I wear that shit like if we outside and I don't want to be too strong. I just want to keep like a light
See,
scent.
but I feel like Kenneth Cole Reaction. That's not good for the club because you can't smell it in the club.
Right. That's why I wear
Okay.
it during daytime settings because I just want to be light. I want to have a light scent on me. I don't want to be too strong. Like, where we going today? I'm about to put on that reaction.
What was that one shit called? It was sandalwood. The bottle had like weaving on it.
That shit way too strong. I got the bottle up there
What's
right
that-
now.
what's
That's
that called?
John Varvatos or whatever.
Yeah, John Varvatos something.
I've only
That
sprayed it
shit-
like twice.
That shit was hitting. But I got this other shit at the house that I don't even wear no more. It's so strong, bro. It's like thick. It's like dense.
That's
ass
how I
gum.
feel about that Varvatos. I feel like that's probably gonna be something as I age that it may,
He said once I get gray hair, I could wear this.
you know what I'm saying, be more appealing to me. But right now, I ain't trying to smell
That's
like
when
that
you gonna
shit.
start wearing white shorts.
Hey, he pulled the legs out. It is over for him.
Yeah, like DQ daddy, step daddy
Oh, I think I seen him yesterday.
in them shorts.
Yeah, crazy.
Nationwide said that Holly's dreads look nice, and it made me think of somebody else that's in the process of growing some dreads.
Oh,
Huh?
me?
No, not you.
Oh.
A young lady. I'm just happy to know that you know.
I ain't here.
Huh?
We talk
We'll
about this
talk
off
about it
air.
off show.
Yeah.
Off air. Y'all motherfuckers talk. I'm trying to find this clip of Lil Wayne.
Shout out to Endo and that baby she got. Somebody need to shut that thing up.
And don't smell
What?
smell more like out though. Congrats though.
India, from high school.
No. I know what y'all talking about.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You said keep talking. So shit.
Dead? That's okay.
I wasn't looking for this, but my man's was pissed.
Nobody. Women in general have settled on dating sites.
Fuck.
You think I'm making that
Pete,
Everywhere I
what
go,
up,
I
Pete?
Hey, bro. Hey, don't. Hey, Peter, knock your head off it once he takes some Ciroc. So, anyways, I'm looking for this clip.
Pete and Ciroc used to be a whole story. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Pete was the very first dude that I knew personally, our age, that always had a bottle on him. I'm
In the
talking
club though.
about- yeah,
Pete used to get his shit in the club.
Yeah, bro. You like he pulled it out his pocket though.
Because
You're
he
like,
just didn't look dangerous. So, you're like, we ain't going to search him.
bro, that's crazy.
And he was the only person I know that was actually drinking Ciroc at the time. We were,
Hennessy.
Yeah, we
Mo
definitely still. It
Hennessy.
was Hennessy
Yeah,
days
we-
for
Mo Hennessy.
sure.
Mo Hennessy.
drinking all the black drinks.
That was Hennessy days for sure. We didn't even fuck with Crown back then.
We was drinking Incredible Hulks and shit.
Hypnotic, though. How anxious was you to try some Hypnotic because of all the rapper videos?
Man, listen, bro. I I wanted some scissor. I wanted some hypnotic.
I bought some Alizé.
Boy, listen, you could get Alizé from the drive-thru.
From
My
the
mom had
drive-thru.
some. I used to be hitting her bottle hard, real warm.
So, anyways, I can't find it, but Lil Wayne is on tour with Blink 182, and obviously, if you know Lil Wayne, he's definitely put out
Rock albums and shit.
rock albums and everything else. So he's in a position he hasn't been in before, which is an opening act. So he's on stage and he's about to perform, and he cuts the music off, and he said, "I'm be honest, I ain't used to this. I'm used to having sold out arena. I ain't used to people walking in while I'm performing. I don't know if I can keep doing this shit. This may be my last one, but let's go." And we've talked a lot about Lil Wayne on previous episodes about his fall from grace, and we blame Baby for most of it. We blame the rise of Drake for most of it too, because Drake is just at a point to where, shit, no matter what Lil Wayne do, I don't think he'll be able to pass him or get back up.
And what it comes down to also with that is just like, there's only room for one woman rapper. It's like there's a replacement. Drake was Wayne's replacement to an extent.
Because it's Jay-Z is going to be Jay-Z. It's always been Jay-Z. So it's been Jay-Z, and then Lil Wayne was coming for the spot. Now it's Drake. And Kendrick is up there, but I feel like Kendrick is so slow with the content that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But that's by choice. It's like Cole decides that he doesn't want to do like hip hoppy records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a more conscious guy, and he can do it. There's proof in that. Obviously, you have London with Young Thug. Like that shit's nice and poppy.
Yeah.
You got the shit on Dreamville with Baby, with the Baby. So he's capable, and you know what I'm saying? I always said he was capable, but I just said that I don't think that he wants to do that kind of shit. So
Hang on, I think we finally got the clip.
okay.
Hold on, Snoop. I just want the people to know, if you're wondering, please forgive me, but I am so not used to performing to a crowd and there's not too many, like still phone. That's not my swag. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to do this tour, but make some noise for Blink 182 for including me anyway. This might be my last night though. Let's go.
Funny thing about that though, y'all, is like he's almost like Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He's used to hitting 30 a night, and it's just like he's like, bruh, I'm literally like not the main focus anymore. And being somebody telling you that, you like, bruh, I still may be without bass and everything else, but it's like, but at this point it's like. Being able to hear something and visually see it is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it set his ass down. That's crazy. But he still, the way he went about it was perfect for me. Like
He's
he
supposed
just let
to
him
be.
know and said, "Look, bro, this is weird to me. Like, but we here for Blink 182.
Yeah.
So everybody give it up for them, and we about to rock this thing out."
Do you think he's allowed to perform his hits?
Yeah. Who?
Not
Wayne?
on
Wayne.
that tour. Like the.
What?
Well, no, like he has the rights to perform his hits, or is it like?
Oh.
Performing, yeah.
Okay.
I think he could perform them for sure. I think the problem is he linked up with Blink 182, so he's not playing to like his crowd. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if he headlined his own show, or if it was a Chris Brown show, he opened up for Chris Brown, I think people would get there early because like, oh, Lil Wayne's opened up for Chris Brown. But I mean, you're on a tour with Blink 182, which is a all the way rock group.
The thing that's so interesting about Lil Wayne is that even though he has been in a situation with Cash Money Records to where he hasn't been able to put out music, I don't understand how that stops him from being beloved as one of the GOATs in the game. Like with Hove, when he step on stage, he's beloved as the GOAT, one of the GOATs in the game that you want to strive to become.
Right.
Whether Lil Wayne has the monetary success or whether he has the catalog, he definitely birthed a lot of the Lils right now.
But that's
the
'cause-
tattoos, the piercings, and shit like that. So when he steps on stage,
Well,
he's not loved as such. I don't see it.
That's because Hove is still going as one of the elites. Like we still look at Jay-Z as one of the elites.
current rappers, like the
and,
current
and,
elite
and
rappers.
current rapper. You know what I mean? He's still on a level in the same conversation with
Drake.
and
True.
J. Cole and all them.
But 444 is not an album that is for a 18-year-old listener.
right, but
True,
his
but
flow
he-
is still crazy on it.
But no, but Jay will jump on the track, right?
And body.
And body.
As a
and
feature.
then at that
Yeah,
point,
as a feature.
As a feature, you know what I'm saying? or he'll hop on that collaboration with Beyonce, embodied it. You know what I'm saying? So he decided, yeah, this album is not gonna be the album I'm gonna be touring with. You know what I'm saying? And performing sold out. He always gonna have sold out shows, but you know what I'm saying? Rocking the crowd with. So I just think that he knows when to do conscious shit, and then he knows when to be like, all right, I got to get him back on when he be like, I got to put my chains back on.
I agree, but if you look at the artists today, they don't look like Jay-Z. They look like Lil Wayne.
True.
So I'm trying to figure out why isn't he beloved the same?
I think all those years that Lil Wayne had fell off.
The hiatus.
It was a long hiatus, and he hasn't been able to just, even when he came back, the Carter 5, it didn't get him back to that level. He didn't have that mega hit to get him back to that old level.
Well, he mentioned Carmelo, said he's like Melo. When Melo steps into the gym, his peers love him. Like the NBA players in the
But
game,
I
they
think
love
people
Melo.
on the industry
Still got it.
level. I think people on the
Okay.
industry level for sure.
It's the fans. That could be
Yeah,
good
yeah,
because the
it's-
fans is like, get Melo the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
it's the people. Like, we just, like, if you're a Wayne head, you still fuck with Wayne all the way. But just a casual hip hop fan, like, you ain't riding Wayne. Like, I
If
listened to
you're
that
not- if
Weezy
you're
album
not
for a couple
producing-
days. And, yeah.
If you're not producing current hits, like you have a 2 or 3 day span of whatever song you just released, and then after that, bro, it's like it don't matter.
But like, there's like a OG hip hop tour. I forgot the name of the tour, but you got like Bun B, Juvie, just some of the old heads. Wayne could headline that show and kill.
You sure?
If
think
he
about-
headlined that tour, he would kill.
Cause everybody's performing their old stuff, and Wayne has the best of the old stuff. So yeah, I think he can kill that. But I think Wayne's energy's different now. He be tired of be looking like. You know what I'm saying? He don't bring the same
For
juice.
sure. Years of lean to do that.
Exactly. So I just think he's affected in that way that like he's just not as youthful as he was.
And I've always said this. There's no Lil Wayne song I can turn on to be like, yo, he rapping about some shit I'm going through right now. Like, his content it's not content that doesn't age. Like, all this shit, if you listen to it, it sound old.
It sound like some shit different back to him.
I mean, but I used to say this all the time, like, he's gonna run out of fucking music. He was just putting way too many mixtapes out. He was wasting
but
lyrics and bars.
As
I
far
said
as
it.
running out of music, that's true. But I think what Johnny said is the key is it's what he was rapping about.
Yeah, if you live in life and rapping your life, you'll never run out of music because you're still living. But if you just trying to put
Words
metaphors and
together.
similes together, then you're going to run out of bars.
Yeah, it's like I was about to give you one, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Well, on like the television?
Weezy F Baby, the
Straight
F is
up.
for forensics.
I think he said the F is for phenomenal.
Right. He did use that one.
He did. He has used that one. He should have went on Family Feud.
So,
He was like, name a name that start with a J. That motherfucker said
no, he said with letter H.
H. That motherfucker said Julio.
No, he said Jose.
Oh,
Jose. Now, if you're Wayne though, and you see that, do you continue touring, knowing that you open an act? I guess it's what you signed on for.
I mean, I think you got to, depending on what the contractual situation is, because you
they can
can't,
probably take all the money they already paid him.
like, yeah, you
Well,
can't just exit a tour.
Regardless of that, if you used to being the headline act and now you go on stage and you see motherfuckers
you
still
have
coming
to,
in.
because at the end of the day, it's still about the money.
Yeah.
So, like, if you exit the tour and you face a lawsuit, like, why would you cost yourself money?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you still continue to tour.
Hey, real quick, y'all. This random, but because we watching this, the TV's on. A hairline, bro, is so essential, bro. Look at Isaiah Thomas shit. Like a
He can use a
taper
brush
and a
too.
hairline and a brush, so his shit don't look like KD's, bro. It'll keep you from looking like you about 60
But
when
his
you
hair-
40.
His hairline is also ashy than the motherfucker too.
Bro, everything about his whole setup is fucked up. So I'm sorry. And again, we got to bring this back in about 10 minutes. We got to talk about African American stars in film and TV and tapers and why they don't have them.
Why we gotta bring it back? Let's talk about it now.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking
Finish
about
your
Wayne.
Weezy topic real quick.
I'm done with Wayne.
I'm done. Get Wayne the fuck out of here.
All right, so you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, Paris.
So the brothers,
Deep Pal.
for some reason, when they cast the brothers in these roles, they never had tapers or never. For real, taper is serious. They had hairlines, but bro, do Hollywood barbers not taper
What
shit?
role?
Finding Forrester, motherfucking.
No, Forrest ain't supposed to have no hairline.
Shit,
Why did you go
Michael
fight
B.
it?
I don't know. Michael B. Jordan in any movie.
Creed didn't have no hairline?
He ain't had no taper. Bro, they don't have Tay Diggs. He ain't never had a taper. Who else? Anybody, bro. You can name any movie. Chris Tucker.
It's like the shit that he notices always amuses me.
I mean, I do notice little shit like that. I haven't went that far as far as hairline and taper. What I have a problem with is like if you're gonna cast a motherfucker with braids, you paying this person millions of dollars, make his ass grow braids. I hate these fucking wig braids.
That
and
was
shit.
only one movie. That's
I mean,
Madea,
it's
bro.
been a couple. It's been a couple,
Nah,
but
bro, nah,
that
bro.
shit fucked me up the whole movie, dog.
What's buddy name, bro, from the story?
Sharif.
Shamar Moore.
Shamar Moore, that shit fucked me up the
Nah,
whole
bro, it's just
fucking
hell.
movie.
Don't let
dog.
him taint your vision in the braids, dog.
Like, no, I don't have a problem with it, but grow fucking braids. Don't like put on a fucking
What's the
wig.
movie with
that shit is
Denzel?
terrible.
You don't want a bald cap?
You know what I'm saying? That shit was horrible.
What's the movie with Denzel and dude was in the Navy? Fuck. Younger guy.
In the Navy. Oh, Antoine Fisher.
Antoine Fisher ain't never had a taper. I'm talking about him as a real person.
Derek Luke.
Derek Luke, every scene he's been in a movie is taperless.
Maybe we should write that in. Like, try to
Taperless,
figure out what the fuck they got against tapers.
Bro, look, bro, I'm about to show you a picture
Do you
of
think
Derek
it makes
Luke,
him look too modern?
Bruh, it ain't no such thing. It's 20. Look, bruh, where is it? Where is the tape? Wouldn't the taper change it?
He looked like Seal right
Bruh,
there.
look at him, bruh. Derek Luke always walking around taperless. When he was Diddy, did he have a taper?
Nah, he shouldn't have been Diddy though.
He shouldn't.
Diddy tried to find somebody who had muscles to play him. Like, bro, you was skinny as shit.
Skinny as shit, bruh. And it's just like, man, I don't know, bruh.
Just know.
They need to get on the taper game.
Our show have been like all over the place today, but
That's
I fuck
fine.
with it.
It's Saturday. It was Sunday. Goddamn it! It's supposed to be. But we could get into sports real quick because the Lakers looking good. And
Yeah.
damn, it's been a while though because
6 years for sure.
no. It's been a while since we've sat down and talked about sports
Okay.
because that the 80 to the Lakers happened a while ago, and this is our first time talking about it.
Yeah, but I think we picked a good time. We waited till the draft for free agency and everything was like out the way.
So the Lakers did not get a third star. Okay, they are the whole league. Matter of fact, is going with a duo and no more big threes. So how do you feel about the Lakers duo?
AD, fucking LeBron. I think we got the best duo in the league. I think obviously KD and Kyrie is a great duo once KD come back healthy, and then our hallway counterparts, PG and Kawhi. It's a lot of great duos. I think it brings balance back to the league. I think we have 8 to 10 teams who you could argue has an opportunity to win a championship next year. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad we did get AD. Missing out on Kawhi hurt, but we was able to scramble and build a team. What I believe it could be a contender for the next 2 or 3 years. So I'm happy that as a Laker fan, we finally are going to make noise next year after 6 years of fucking missing the playoffs.
Yeah, man, we gonna be good, bro. We gonna be great.
Hey, I bought my Lakers hat. I'm
You
in
hear
there.
me? I don't know about buying no jerseys because you know what I'm saying they got this
These
the
numbers.
number kerfuffle. But so yeah, man. I mean, we good, you know. But we also gonna be good in Dallas too, you know. We got Porzingis, we got my man Luka, we got
Is Dirk coming back?
Their
nah,
future is
Dirk
bright.
retired, but his
They
wife
forced
still.
him out of there.
Nah, bro, Dirk the only cat, bro, of non-African American descent to come to every game with a plate with foil covering it, bro. Shout out to Dirk, man, and his wife.
He stayed with a leftover.
Yes,
Their future is bright for sure.
Oh,
As long
yeah.
as Porzingis
come
can stay
back from
healthy.
injury.
Yeah.
Speaking of leftovers, Melo, look, you got to give me a better excuse than it was a business trip, bro. And that's just the advice I'm gonna give you. So, anyways, to the Lakers though, I think the Lakers duo, AD and LeBron, are the best ones that complement each other the best because LeBron's gonna play the point. So that is telling me off rip that they're going to say, all right, AD, you're the first option. LeBron is making it a point, and you know LeBron does that in the first quarter anyway, to make his co-star the first option. And that is going to flow so well because you got Danny Green, who's a shooter. You got Kuz, who took a step in his game last year, who's going to take another step this year. And then
He's a shooter.
just when you least expect it, you still got King James. Now, the Clippers, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nate.
They nice, bro.
I'm trying to figure out
They
how
scary.
y'all gonna score on the motherfuckers.
But what it comes down to is Boogie. Is Boogie gonna be healthy, and is Boogie gonna be like Fat Boogie or Slim Boogie? And then is he gonna be mobile? And if Boogie is the real deal, like either 80% of what he used to be, that's gonna be some problems.
What it comes down to is the health of AD, because the Clippers are set up to stop LeBron because they got Paul George and Kawhi. They ain't got nobody that's an AD stopper.
I mean, their perimeter defense is going to be great because you're talking about Pat Beverly, Kawhi, and PG. They all have made
Fuck
first
him
team
and
all
them forces.
defense. Kawhi has been two-time defensive player of the year. So their perimeter defense is going to be great. Obviously, you got two MVP caliber players in your starting lineup. You're bringing the sixth man of the year off the bench and Lou Will. And then Montrezl Harrell is another guy off the bench. He's just a junkyard dog, a guy that's going to get you 15, 16 points off the bench. They're scary for sure. Obviously, I believe they're the second best team in the league behind the Lakers. It's going to be interesting. Then you see, Houston make the move for Russ Westbrook. A lot of teams made moves.
Who that?
Russ Westbrook.
Russ
Westbrook.
You know what I'm saying?
Wessel.
But like next year, I'm like, this is the first time I've been this excited for the NBA in a very long time.
You ready to skip football?
Yeah, damn near, because my team gonna be horrible.
Chill.
But you still got Ohio State though.
Oh, no, Ohio State for sure.
You can't
We
skip
win that
football.
championship.
Nah, fuck basketball.
I meant the NFL.
Okay, got you. Now, have y'all ever owned a pair of all black lows? Forces?
No.
What about some black mids?
No.
I think I had a pair of black mids like 5th, 6th grade.
Cancel this motherfucker, y'all.
I think
Twitter.
I did.
Cancel.
I think I did.
Did you wear them with white socks?
Or no, maybe I did. It was all white mids.
Did you wear them with white
I don't
socks?
think I've ever had all black.
I don't even know why they sell them.
Yeah, I don't think.
From murderers.
I had all white
and
mids
fence
for sure.
jumpers.
If
I had
you
all
wear
white
some,
mids for sure.
if you got on a pair of all black lows or mids, all black forces.
All black, no, all black highs. That may be the only exception.
The all black highs, I've seen that go well with an outfit.
Yeah.
But the all black lows, you definitely got a trail somewhere.
Bruh.
You know a trail to
You know
get
how
through
to
the
get.
hood.
You know how to get through the hood real fast.
We're not taking one main sidewalk.
Nah, bro. Like, come on, hop this, jump this,
Through all,
slide under this.
like whenever if I'm out and I see somebody in shorts, all black lows and some white socks, I'm like, he'll kill me right now.
Hey, bro. He don't care about shit.
And he got 3 baby mamas. And that's just
And he'll take
kill
care
them
of none of his
He'll
kids.
stereotype like a motherfucker. I don't care what color he is. He don't take care of shit.
Hey, that's how the cops be. They be like, this motherfucker dangerous.
Hey, but he'll never get pulled over because the motherfucking some all black lows ain't driving.
At all.
He walking, he on a bike, he catching a ride.
How many motherfuckers that own black forces drive? I need to hear from y'all.
I-
Y'all need to stand up for y'all's feet.
Right, hit the DM. Do y'all got cars?
Exactly.
It's like you go down to the dealership, and if you get denied, they hand you some all black lows.
Hey,
You ain't get approved for this whip, motherfucker. But they go
Equities forces. This is that $25 application fee.
right,
Take that.
right. And they just keep them motherfuckers on. They get them everywhere.
Bro, that's crazy. And them shits be, and I swear, bro, people who do own black forces never buy them in the right size. Them
Ever.
motherfuckers be huge.
They kind of improved. I ain't have all white forces in a
I
minute, but
heard
they
they've
kind.
improved the sizing.
I feel like they improved like the interior of them too, because I used to hate like,
She used to be loose in there.
yeah, that too, and like your socks used to kind of like,
Slip.
yeah, or the lint from your socks used to be on the inside of your shoe, and I hated.
See,
that
I
shit.
stopped buying the all white, like just the all white basic forces. Like I always had to get the premium pair.
The premium what?
Premium pair.
Okay.
Like whether they had like snake skin material or they foam positive material, like because after you wear your forces 2 or 3 times, they get the crease, and it's like they fucked up after that point.
Speaking of shoes, like we're on the topic of shoes, and I was thinking about this, and I wish we had somebody on the show that could speak to this. Ladies, when y'all buy these expensive bags, do you think they're buying those bags to impress us? Because I don't know
Not the bags.
one nigga that's like, yo, I need the chick over there because that's a nice ass
Nah, I think that's all
ramen
straight.
bag. You know
No,
what I'm
I think
saying?
that's
You
competition
just-
with other ladies.
Okay.
I don't
That's
think
just shitting on other hoes.
I was about to say, Cause like they be I need one. I need this particular bag, and it'd be like for who?
Pretty little thing in a Birkin.
But is it the same for us? Like when people go get the whatever some fresh kicks is it for, or is it because the chicks don't notice?
I think dudes do things straight for females' attention 100%.
100%. Yeah,
Like, I don't think we give a fuck really about competing with other dudes.
Let the hottest chick you find out she want the leather grill sandals, nigga. You definitely everybody will be
Jesus sandaled up, boy.
like y'all ain't hip to these.
These the Air briskets.
These the leather UGG sandals.
Straight like that.
Leather Ugg sandals.
But as far as like the duos, the people I feel the worst for is my guy Dame and CJ, because they really have no hope. And Dame just signed an extension, so he getting his bread. He gonna keep getting checks. But I'm looking at that dynamic. I'm like, yo,
They gonna have to trade CJ at some point for a bigger name.
but it don't seem like their focus is a ring though.
I mean, I think all teams want to win a ring, but it obviously your big
It's about
market.
winning money. Winning money. Making money.
Well, I think all the teams for the most part will make money, but I think your big market teams they just have a better chance because NBA players are attracted to those big markets. We seen, although we talk about the Clippers getting players, Clippers have been a laughing stock throughout the NBA throughout their history. We seen Brooklyn get players and they've never really signed a big time free agent. They did get Jason Kidd and Vince Carter through trades, but they never really signed a big time free agent. But they're still in New York and LA. It's big markets, so the big markets are always going to have better chances of winning championships and attracting the free agents. With Portland, I think they're going to have
Is that still the same though? Do you think like big markets really got the upper hand? Because I feel like
for sure.
I feel like
I believe so.
the tradition of Madison Square Garden, I feel like don't nobody care about that shit.
But that's because that's a poor run
Brooklyn
organization. Like James Dolan has been probably one of the worst owners in the NBA. They've over the last 98 or they went to the championship in 99. So what's that? 20 years ago, they've made the playoffs 4 or 5 times. Mismanaged their salary cap, number of head coaches, number of different GMs. It's a poor ran organization.
And you got to think about it like this: the big markets are L.A., New York, and Texas. So it's like
Chicago.
So it's it kind of rotates, but New York, you got 2 teams, and they had to decide between the Knicks or the Nets, and they were like, "Fuck, the Nets ran better, they got better colors, blah blah blah." And they don't have a fan by the name of Jesse, so they just doing so much
Jesse.
better. And then L.A. obviously, Bron, and then Dallas.
Yeah.
You got Porzingis, and they just drafted they got lucky and drafted Luka. So
Let New
the
York
bigger
find,
markets are definitely
New York find the next Jerry West. They be turned up. With the small market teams, you have to build through small. With the I've been
No. I
drinking.
don't want to hear that
drinking.
shit.
It don't
I
matter.
don't want to hear that
I've
shit.
been drinking, so I don't give a fuck. But with the small market teams, they have to build through the draft. If you think about the Spurs, KD, fucking Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi is all players that they drafted. Go to Portland. They drafted Lillard. They drafted McCollum. You have to build through the draft and be able to keep your players and develop a team over the years. And then hopefully you can attract someone to come play with the players you drafted.
So with that being said, do you think that's what OKC is thinking, that they got faith that they can draft players?
Yeah, for sure. Like they had to hit the
pick
reset. They
for
had
the
to hit
next
the
6
reset
years.
button after the fact that you didn't win with Russ and KD, you didn't win with Russ and PG. You trade them away. It's all about building through the draft. Hopefully they're able to find and don't get me wrong. Presti is their GM. He's a great drafter. Like he's a great person that can find and evaluate talent because they did draft 3 former MVPs of the NBA. So, he knows how to evaluate talent, and they got like 15 first-round draft picks over the next 6 years. Let's see what they can do. But they, the OKC fans, they don't have much to root for over the next 4 or 5 years.
I just feel like there's going to be maybe not today, but I feel like somebody's going to have a hot take for the upcoming NBA season.
Oh, for sure. Hey, when we do our predictions later on in October is back before the NBA season start back up, we all got to make one hot take prediction.
Well, no, I just feel like somebody on this show now is going to believe that the Houston Rockets have a real chance of winning a championship because CP3 is gone.
Oh.
Trey, thank you, Jesus. Jesus, help them. You helped them, Jesus. You came down and you plucked his bum ass up out of Houston and dropped him in Oklahoma. And they gonna ship his ass to Miami with the bum ass Heats. So just know, Houston, God was looking out for y'all because he was gonna ruin y'all whole shit. It was already ruined. Y'all had 2 championships right now if it wasn't for his bum ass. And that's facts, Jack. For real.
And he said this this past season that the Rockets will never win a championship as long as CP3 is on the roster, and I feel like they heard him.
They heard me, bro. They finally listened to the ITL.
They ain't gonna win one with Russ. They should have won one, so you can't really say that.
What you mean they should have?
Man,
But
if
you know
Chris
why they
Paul
didn't?
get hurt.
Hakeem the Dream?
If Chris Paul didn't get hurt, they would have won that championship.
It's Chris Paul, though. like, if he wasn't there, motherfucker, they would have won. Exactly. My point proven. Everybody would have had different roles, more defined, and Chris Paul wouldn't have been there.
Hey, man, Chris Paul
Is what?
probably top
I don't care about his career.
8-point guard
He's
of all
a
time.
bum ass dude right now.
He's gonna be All-Star next year if he goes to the East.
What?
That's a hot take.
If he goes to the East, he's gonna be All-Star.
Put some bread on it.
And they talking about he should go to the Lakers. I'm like, man, hell no. Hell
No,
no.
I'm cool.
Rondo got a jab for his ass as
I don't
soon
wanna-
as he walk in the locker room.
I don't want him for 58 games.
Right. 41 million.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But for real, now you really believe that?
If he goes to the East, he's an All-Star. Facts.
Well, let's see. Who the guards over there? Kyrie, John
Bradley
Wall,
Beal, John Wall hurt. Bradley Beal.
D-Lo in the West now.
He's the West. He's an All-Star.
Kemba.
Kimba.
You still talking about Kemba. You talking about Kyle Lowry. He's an All-Star. He goes to the East. Plus, not only that, the ball is going to be back in his hands. So as long as he got the ball in his hands, he's 18 points, 10 assists automatic.
No, he's not.
He's
He would
18 and
never
10
average
automatically.
18 again.
Stop. He's 18 and 10.
Who's the
Period.
Bulls point guard right now?
I couldn't tell you. They just
Man.
they drafted Kobe White from North Carolina.
Gotcha. Where's Ja at? Morant?
John Moran, Memphis.
Memphis.
Oh, shit. Well, he may be right then.
In the East, he's an All-Star. Period.
He's not right. It's Chris Paul, man. He's never going to have another accolade to his name again. No All-Stars. He ain't going to add shit but just years playing and career points.
So y'all see that the NBA is to allow coaches to challenge calls using instant replay.
Yeah.
I know Nationwide is read up on it. What's the stipulations on this shit?
Pretty much, they're able to challenge, obviously, shot clock violations, the 3-point, 2-point, end of quarter, out of bounds.
Why would you challenge that and they look at it on the dead ball anyway?
Yeah, they look at it anyway, so I'm not sure why they felt they needed to. Well, I get it, because it was one play, I believe it was a Houston versus Golden State game where KD saved the ball and he was clearly out of bounds. And it happened like outside of the 2-minute marker or whatever. Where they wasn't allowed to challenge. So now with having the challenge flag, the coach could have thrown the flag, whatever.
So is it going to be a
Flag?
flag?
Yes, they have a challenge flag from what I assume.
A flag? Where you throw the flag at? In the middle of the court in the play?
Right, which is crazy because like,
But I don't think
only
it's a
someone
flag.
only someone can like fucking
Is it?
step on it and twist their
Are
ankle.
you sure? It's got to be like a buzzer right there at the end of the bench.
I
bro.
hope it's something besides the flag, but from
can't
like
throw
what
a
I've read,
flag.
it's a flag.
What I would do is make the refs wear like vibrating collars.
What?
And then
Freak man, yeah, that's me.
if I need to challenge, I just press the buzz. Fuck them
Bruh.
up real quick.
The one thing that they're able to challenge that I don't really agree with is they're able to challenge foul calls.
Yeah, they all subjective.
You
anyway.
can't do that.
And it's like a foul, foul charge, block charge. It's such a subjective call. I don't think you should be able to challenge
Instant
that.
replay fucked up the Final Four though.
I mean, but if you think about it, a foul is similar to a pass interference. People love that.
I'm not one that believes that sports should be perfect. I think the human element that referees add makes the sports enjoyable. Like, you're going to miss some calls. I don't want to see umpire be moved and be replaced by a computer that's going to call a
No,
perfect strike.
I'm
Perfect ball,
cool. I'm cool with human element and not getting 100% of the calls right. That's fine. But every game, I'm not gonna say every game, but every so often we see blatant calls that get missed, like that PI in NFC Championship game, or that wasn't it was the
NFC.
it's
Yeah,
around
yeah.
before the NFC Championship. No,
No, it was
it
championship.
was yeah. That was a blatant miss pass PI call. Like that has to get overturned. I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel that, but we cannot ignore the fact that they had opportunities to win after that, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, you'll always get not always, but there's multiple things that takes place in the game to where you can still overcome bullshit.
Man, it's hard to overcome that call though. Like we've all been play competitive sports. Like when
It's deflating for sure.
it's deflating like
Yeah,
a
it's
motherfucker.
deflating
It's
like a
hard to come
motherfucker.
back from that shit.
But buckle your chin strap. Goddamn it, number 8's a man. Let's get he come downhill. Let's go.
Man,
we got to play.
that should be one of Lack's biggest regrets. Like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
third biggest regret, second
Yeah.
to waffles and eggs, and fucking.
We didn't have a
ham
line for
signals.
waffles and eggs.
You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to Lack for pool party.
It's a barbecue.
That's a barbecue. Hey, anything else?
I'm straight. Let's
I
go eat
can't
these
wait
wings.
to drink these drinks and eat these wings. Yeah.
As always, man, we thank y'all for fucking around with us, man. Especially on a Sunday morning that y'all be first tuning in or whatever y'all tune in throughout the week. Thank y'all. I'm Johnny Will. I'm signing out.
Yo, it's your boy Nationwide Nate. I'm out this motherfucker.
It's Cartier King, man. I feel like I ain't talked to y'all in a while, but again, we appreciate y'all listening. Follow me at King News DYT on all social networks. Yeah, man, go show some love to my most recent posted pictures. Go run that motherfucker up. Go to the ITL page, man, and be looking for new content, man. We starting to post, you know what I'm saying, Throwback Thursday shit where old school videos that we thought was funny, you know what I'm saying, 15-second clips at a time. So you may get, a minute here, a minute there, but definitely be on the lookout for that, man. It's some hilarious content. So appreciate y'all tuning in, man. ITL out.